Maat 984. Another day given in order to work with our inner eyes to be able to understand the temptations that you face. Magic done in broad daylight. The temptations of the destroyer against you that is watching this very video, against our people and against our land. When the student is willing and ready, the teacher would appear to make that very presentation. You will not understand the temptations that we are facing through any other presentation except the presentation given here in this Tower of Babel. It is here, but you cannot be able to understand it with a master's touch. Number one, our people, unlike any time in history, we are living in illusions. See, that is very illusions that makes us believe that by any power other than scientific, by any power other than with our own hands, technology, by any power other than our open science, by any power other than using our hands, technology, that you can be able to transform that stone into a bread. What an illusion. And that is why we have raised our staff in order to begin to take our people from that very illusions. Whatever is that very seed that blocks our inner eyes not to see clearly with the universe, to know that we have to do it in the land of the living. In so doing, are we not seeing ourselves being confused? This is LTB Life Prayer member number 1. We are going to show you the other 2 levels, but before we do that, let us complete this very ritual very quickly. There's a reason why you came here. Show thanks to the one who passed through this very video, the LTB Life Prayer team member. Show thanks to the universe that brought you this very menu today, that brought you here today. It's not by accident. It's not in error. It's not a mistake whatsoever. Carefully designed. Pay careful attention. When you follow successful people, you too will become successful. When you follow great mentors, you begin to make it and you'll be made. There's a link that is provided right here. If you desire it, that chains to be removed from our own people, that joys will be given to them, that change will be given to them. If you have been praying for that, your prayers have been answered. If you want the temptation brought in against your life as thorns and thistles to be removed, your prayers have been answered. There's a link that is provided right here below this very video. Download the LTB Light Antidote Kit that says no to the power of the destroyer and begin to live healthy. Download the LTB Light Way Building Plan that says no to the power of the destroyer that brings in poverty against our people and begin to live wealthy. With that being said, we have completed that very ritual. If you're new here, if today is your first time of coming here, I appreciate you. I thank you so much. If you have been coming here and if you have been watching our presentations, we appreciate you. You're welcome. This presentation is no more than 10 minutes. But you are going to attest to the fact that it is going to deliver. Even what your own gurus, what your own imams, what your own pastors, what your own reverends, what your own apostles, whatever you call them, by any designation, by any title, in 4 hours of speaking to you, making those videos, you couldn't get the powerful meal that you're getting from here, because it's from your own ancestors. Illusions. You keep hoping on hope that you can be able to transform that stones into breads. No. Stop hoping on hope. You are destroying yourselves. You have to do the right thing. If science, use your eyes. Eyes. Technology, use your hands in order to help yourself. The biggest delusions that our own people right now so angry and yet so defenseless Fall from the temple. Risky behaviors, irresponsible behaviors. Fall from the temple. And I will give his angels charge over you to defend you. You're waiting for who to defend you? That God from Abaddon, that God from where? Far and near, that God from heaven, that God from where? What a delusion and a temptation to a people. Temptations that if we face, without removing the delusions from our eyes, how can we be able to stand up with our hands and our legs and defend ourselves with the right thing? How can we be able to fight for the right causes? How can we be able to say, hey, we need law and order, we need schools, we need hospitals, we need the best of the best? How can you begin to ask God? And this is the big one. Pay careful attention. The 3 arrows that has totally knocked us, all of us out. The temptation from the destroyer that has totally knocked us all out. The 3 arrows. The rebellious spirit. The religion spirit. The reliant spirit. You see, we are all tempted. How sweet the money is, how sweet the honey is. We are all tempted now today to bow down to the destroyer. Are we not in a woeful state? Can you not see how empty and hollow we are? Can you not see the darkness that has now engulfed and consumed us? Can you not see the chaos that we are thrown into? All because of a dedicated, vicious, malicious choice to continue to bow to the destroyer. Maka deki one enu maka nkirike ego maka ife ụtọ. Are we not dancing naked all over the world? Are we not dancing defenseless all over the world? Are we not dancing scattered all over the world? Used, abused, and useless. Misled, confused, and divided. Together we can be able to say no to the destroyer and begin to do the right thing. Yesterday we didn't have any choice, but today we have a real choice. And that is to hold this as a seed in our hands to speak to one another. This is to hold this in our hands as a seed to unify one another. It's as good. You can be able to achieve those projects in your heart. It's as good. If our leaders are misinformed or miseducated, you can begin to use this very seed to re-educate them. Reach our policymakers. Reach into our public lives. You don't need any sword raised. All we did was to raise our staff and begin to do it. Give a people a chance. Speak to them with the word. The sword, you would probably discover, is not necessary again. We are fighting tooth and nail to remove the power of the sword, ready to consume us. And we are praying that the staff that is compassionate, forever compassionate, will continue to lead our people away from the spell, gospel, dark gospel, bloody gospel, spell against our own people. Live freed from that very temptation, from the destroyer, or die. What did we say? I said, live freed from that very temptation and spell from the destroyer. For everything it holds that is very charming, that makes us live under the arrows, rebellion, reliance, religion. Live free from it or die. And we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being our guest today. Remember, it's a 1001 day journey. Today is the 984th day. Be here tomorrow. And at the end of this video, like it and share it and promote it. Okay? Thank you. Do be well.